Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 hey. And Nelson talk, Nelson. Prince Lesson, they gang. Legends bets in the cut, got the game on lock. Flipping dimes, calling shots, every move non-stop. 615 bully slayer, player odds like dice. In the trap house, betting lines, making racks feel nice. Pushing the line, we don't fold, don't shy. Cashing tickets, counting green to the sky. On the podcast, we ball, roll the spread. Money talk, never walk, bets ahead. Parlay slayer stacking chips like you bricks. Legends calling plays, mixing schemes so slick. Numbers on the board, all these digits don't lie. In this trap house sports, best we fly. Pushing the line, we don't fold, don't shy. Cashing tickets, counting green to the sky. On the podcast, we ball, roll the spread. Money talk, never walk, bets ahead. Got your bankroll rising like the early morning sun. From parlays to straight plays, we stun. Twisted stats, breaking news, all for the gain. In this world of odds, we reign. Lines moving swift like the rain in the night. Heavy hitters in this game got the insight. Magic's with the tips, 615 with the hit. Podcast worldwide, see us never miss.
What up, what up, what up? It's a beautiful Sunday morning. Actually, I don't know how beautiful it is outside because I ain't touched outside, but good to be alive, good to be well. It's me, Mike B, here
Coming
for
from
another
an
episode.
undisclosed location today.
I know where he at, but I can't tell
You'd
y'all.
be surprised how many people I done seen. I'm over here in Cancun.
Or,
A lot of people over here, man. I see
or,
people I seen a quarterback from SMU a few minutes ago. I don't know how to, I seen, what's y'all
E-
running back name?
Dylan Sampson,
I seen him. He didn't look,
Iyama, Iyama Leaba.
I seen Nico. He had a helmet in his hand. They was trying to fix it. It was cracked at the top. It's a lot of people over here in Cancun with me, man. But hey, the weather's good. I'm feeling good. It was cold back at home. I figured I'd take me a vacation and come chill at the beach with everybody who lost yesterday.
So before,
They on their way too.
before the start of the second quarter yesterday, the way that game started out looking, I went ahead and made my Facebook post. I said, let me go and get this out the way right now. There's always next year. Golly. Um, I mean, you're gonna have people who hate the SEC or hate the Vols say we didn't deserve to be there. According to the way we played early in the year, we deserve to be there. But come game time, we did not show up.
I don't like when people do that. Y'all deserve to be there. Sometimes matchups just don't go in your favor.
I mean, honestly, I thought it was gonna be a good matchup. I thought it was gonna be a closer game. But truth is, our fans, they got a little cocky over the week. They did a lot of things that man got Ohio State fired up. I think Ryan Day definitely saved his job.
I mean, that's typical. That's Titans do it every week. We can move on.
Man, move these nuts. Stop talking about my
Hey,
team.
man,
Anyway, let's talk about some NFL. We had two games yesterday, and honestly, I thought they were going to be better games than they were. We had the Houston Texans versus Kansas City Chiefs. The main line was 2.5 in Kansas City's favor. Um, they more than covered.
yep. I
Mahomes,
hate the biggest thing I took from this game was Tank Dell.
man,
Uh,
I missed that, but I appreciate networks like ESPN not showing the replay because, from my understanding, it was not pretty.
it wasn't pretty. Then you get on Twitter and you see a bunch of doctors and they saying that it's possible his career may be over from the severity of the injury. Right now they speculating. They really don't know. They just know that it didn't look it didn't look good at all.
And
Um,
the kid can't catch a break.
huh?
I said the kid cannot catch a break.
Nah, he broke something just trying to block in a pile. I forgot what it was that he broke. Then over the summer he got shot, and now you got a severely dislocated kneecap, and they were saying hopefully that it didn't bust the artery or any blood vessels or anything in his leg. Why does my fan keep cutting off? These damn ball fans over here keep coming over here messing with my stuff, man.
Man, stop that shit.
I just want to feel good.
Breaking news: if you like baseball, the Phillies have acquired Jesus Luzardo from the Marlins.
Man, I want the Phillies to win a World Series so bad.
And you act like you from Philly or something.
No, I just like their fan base. I like their fan base.
They just as bad as Titans or fucking Vols fan
They
base.
are absolute, and no fan base is that bad. No such thing.
Oh, we also had Pittsburgh Steelers versus Baltimore Ravens. That spread was around 6.5 in the Ravens' favor, and also they more than covered. Thank you, Derrick Henry, for giving me my points in my fantasy football league because you have set me up to possibly move on to the next round if everybody do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, I had to play Derrick Henry in 2 leagues. Surprisingly, I'm still in it. I'm glad he didn't score no touchdown or nothing, because then it may be over with.
Mm.
Um,
He almost did. He broke one nice one.
yeah, he sure did, and they caught him. I'm glad they caught him too. This was it wasn't that bad. Lamar finally got that monkey off his back that he couldn't beat. He had beat him once before, but I think he needed this convincing win, and then he can put that past him and go on and get to the playoffs and uh, see what they can do. See what they can do, man. I think him and Josh Allen, they got monkeys that they need to get off their back, and I think this is one for him.
Well, one of the things we have discussed over the past couple of weeks was being able to pass in the cold.
Hmm.
He did okay. He only had 207 yards, but it wasn't bad throws. But when you have Derrick Henry going for 162, do you really have to throw the ball a lot?
No, you don't really have to do nothing. So I was like 90% right on Mark Andrews yesterday.
Hey man, now from what I seen, it was all the way right.
Well, I said he would get 40 yards. He got 37.
I think actually he did just come in under what his line was. His line was like 39,
Yeah, he had four. He had the 4 catches. He just didn't get the 40 yards. He had 37.
and he got that touchdown. So if you put him down for anytime TD, you got a little money.
I played that yesterday.
Yep. I will say that looking at the analytics, I didn't think he'd cover. So I didn't touch anything as far as he went, but I mean he covered what needed to be covered to
Yeah.
make you profitable, especially if you ran them as singles and not a parlay.
So I'm saying this today while we on. You know, I always tell y'all when we betting, you bet to have fun. I don't like the word expert. Yes, we research. Yes, we know stuff. We watch games and we go over things and things like that. Today is not one of them days for me. I'm playing bets. I'm playing lotto bets. I'm playing touchdown, anytime touchdowns. I'm playing straight bets. It is the Sunday before Christmas. I'm going for the gusto today. My stats probably going to be horrible. I just hope I hit something. Now, throughout this show, I throw out little tidbits of normal bets and things that I'm looking at today. Um, but yeah, let's have fun today, man. Let's see what we can do today. If you do hit a lotto bet, send it to me, post it in the group. You can text it to me, whatever you want to do, man. I want to see if anybody can hit a good lotto bet today.
You know what? Speaking of, if you are a subscriber to either mine or Mike's Winnable, Um, Stay tuned. I say that for the simple fact that if you're not signed up, you need to sign up. That way you get an alert for we're gonna do something special for y'all for Christmas.
Yeah.
So it might be Christmas Eve when it goes through, might be Christmas Day when it goes through, but if you are subscribed to our Winnable, there will be a surprise for you.
Yeah. Let's go. We giving out free stuff.
Hey, here's a game that I'm interested in watching today myself. The Giants versus Falcons. I want to see what Michael Penix is going to do because Kirk Cousins finally got benched. Um, and then there's rumored that they will cut him before the March 17th deadline when he's owed a $10 million roster bonus.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to take on some dead cap, but Michael Penix needs to play well so they don't look ridiculous.
So I've been watching the line on this game, and it's very interesting. So when we put our notes together for the show, it was at 10.5.
Hmm.
So I went to sleep at like maybe 1 o'clock in the morning last night, and it had dropped down to 9. So now it's back up to 9.5. So I don't think they really know what the hell gonna go on in this game. I do hope Michael Penix does well. Now, would I trust Mooney, London, Pitts? I don't know if I would necessarily bet on them. This may just be a wait and see thing with Michael Penix, but I think you are 100% safe playing Bijan Robinson today. Um, as far as the Giants go, Drew Lock is starting today, I believe.
Yep.
Is that right?
Drew Lock is starting. Tyrone Tracy is probable.
Yeah. Play Malik Neighbors. You gotta play Malik Neighbors. He's their ace. You do that. But yeah, I'm big on Bijan today. I think Bijan has a good game. The game is in Atlanta. I'm taking Atlanta. They are the more talented team. Do I think they're gonna cover this 9.5? I don't know because I don't know what I have no idea what Michael Penix is
Boy,
gonna
look
do.
at that. Live all the way from Texas.
Man, ain't gonna bring me no kind of barbecue back either.
That ain't gonna make it to the plane. Or did you drive? Did you drive? If you
Hell
drove,
no.
oh, the Falcons kicker Younghoe Koo, he went on the injury reserve, and they signed Riley Patterson. Um, I honestly think Riley Patterson should have had a job before this, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Hey man, what's going on? It's good to see you. That was Josh Heupel over there, man, getting a drink at the bar.
That boy, he's so full of shit. Golly.
Hey,
Mm.
it's going down over here.
Oh, he ain't gonna let me live it down. He almost sent out a search party for me last night. He thought I was gonna do something stupid.
I was real concerned about T last night, child.
Hey man, look, I like to drink when I'm watching football, and I just wasn't in the mood to drink. I made it all the way to the third quarter before I
You
fixed me a
did.
drink, and I only fixed one drink.
Mm, mm, mm.
After the game, I got on Call of Duty, played horrible, didn't even want to play that long. Just one of them days yesterday.
It's one of them days, man.
But anyway, Arizona Cardinals versus Carolina Panthers.
This game is important for a lot of people in fantasy today.
Mm.
I know a lot of us, we Kyler Murray, look, man, it ain't been the best past 6, 7 weeks for you. Ever since they said that you may be a top 5 MVP candidate.
And
Come on, man.
for those who don't know, Trey McBride has broke the single season record for most receptions without a touchdown.
Yeah.
Um, Kyler Murray is going to try to get him one today. I guarantee you. He responded to one of his tweets saying you'll have one soon. So today might be the day. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit on the anytime touchdown for Trey McBride myself.
I hope so.
Uh, Chuba Hubbard, Chuba Hubbard, play him.
Got to. He should be a
Chuba,
Pro Bowler this year, by the
the
way.
Chuba train, he's going.
He should be a Pro Bowler this year.
He should.
He really should.
And he's a humble kid, so yeah.
I got a lotto for this game.
Mm, Cardinals are fighting to stay in the playoff race also, so it's definitely an important game for them. Carolina really has nothing to play for, and
Mm-mm.
they honestly would probably like to drop down a couple of spots in the draft for a better pick, but we're not gonna tank.
I'm gonna give y'all a lotto for every game if I haven't. So for this game, Marvin Harrison Jr. over 80 yards receiving. Is that a lotto?
No, Lotto is multiple picks together.
Not well. I'm gonna give him one per game.
Okay, okay,
If they,
so add them together.
yeah,
And honestly, I don't know what Marvin Harrison's line was, but that's probably a little over it. So you might play it as a ladder bet. Start with his line and then work your way up. Sprinkle a little bit here and there, working your way up to that.
then too when you do lotto bets, you can also ladder it. Well, I don't know what his over under is. Uh,
There
if it's
you go,
50,
Sneezy.
if it's 50 yards, you can play 50, 60, 70, 80. You can play them all separately. A lot of people do that.
I honestly didn't place a lot of bets. I think I only have 4 or 5 bets placed so far because I didn't
Mhm.
see a whole lot that I really liked.
I don't really like a lot of these games either. I'm just like I said, man. It's 3 days before Christmas. I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna do some interactions. I know people text me and ask me things. I'm gonna dabble today just to see how crazy I can be. I know a lot of these other gambling groups, they only talk about when they hit their lotto bets. They miss about 100 of them, and when they finally hit one, that's the one they post, and it sucks people in, and then they get
Hmm.
mad because they don't win. We ain't
Yeah.
doing that over here pushing the line. We are pretty consistent. If you follow us, if you listen to us, we hitting, but we gonna have some fun with it. So I'm gonna play some lottos today.
I mean, honestly, if you just listen to the podcast and go off of what you hear on the podcast, you'll be fine because a lot of times we'll talk about something and don't even place that part of the bet and be mad at ourselves later on because we said it but didn't do
Yeah,
it.
and then forgot we said it, and then the shit hit. So you're right, but I do like James Conner, Chuba Hubbard. I like
Hmm.
them both to score a touchdown in this game, and I would play Marvin Harrison for 80 yards receiving.
If I'm correct, it's in Carolina, so I'm not sure what the weather's looking like there, but it's kind of cool here, so it's probably kind of cold there because it's near the water.
Yeah.
Actually, looking at your background, is that where you really at?
Well, Myrtle Beach.
Now, they be more closer to Wilmington because they're in Charlotte.
Nah, man, I told you I'm in Cancun, baby.
Man, shut that shit up.
I'm surprised you
I
can't see nobody walking behind me.
I can see a refrigerator walking behind your ass.
I seen Al Wilson, Leonard Little. I guess they're having some kind of reunion thing over here.
Man, look, Detroit Lions versus Chicago Bears. Uh, man, Detroit is banged up.
Detroit, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that. I can't pick Chicago to win this game. I don't know if Detroit covers that 7. I don't know
Oh,
what the weather's going to be like in Chicago. I know around this time it's usually windy as hell and it's cold as hell.
so here we go. Here we go. Here's my analogy. Detroit is the Motor City, right?
Hmm.
So Detroit right now It's like you done bought this brand new car, 90 something model, riding through them rough ass Detroit streets, get banged up. Weather's cold now. That motherfucker still fire up and it's ready to go. They gonna keep it rolling till the wheels fall off.
So you think Detroit covered A7 today?
I didn't say it covered the 7. They gonna win the game.
Oh, okay.
They gonna win the game. They ain't gonna cover the 7. I don't know. Actually, they might cover the 7, but I'm not high on that because of all of their injuries. I'm not sure who they have backing up Jameer Gibbs with David Montgomery being out.
That's
Um,
my lotto pick today in this game. And Jameer Gibbs over 100 yards rushing plus receiving.
I believe that. I can see that happening. But Chicago's defense is also pretty good.
Yeah,
Um,
Detroit.
they playing in Chicago.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
It's gonna be cold.
That's
So
what I
yeah,
said. I said it's gonna be. Usually around this time it's real windy and it's real cold.
yeah, that water coming off the lake is. Oh, I mean, that wind coming off the lake.
Yeah,
Mm-mm,
yeah.
mm-mm.
So now, and this is one of the rare times. I don't know if y'all been keeping up with this, but Detroit don't have. They don't have a lot of outdoor games this season. They don't have a lot of bad weather in the element games this season. They had one of the good schedules. They was indoors or it was warm or they was in Florida or something like that. I believe they played the AFC South, right?
I think so. I'm interested to see what Caleb Williams is gonna do in this cold weather. To see if he's built for it.
I like
Uh,
DJ Moore today.
yeah, it's gonna be in the low 30s, high 20s. South winds 10 miles per hour.
10 miles per hour don't sound like much. You throw a deep ball in the air, 10 miles per hour can move that ball.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, anytime, if I ain't mistaken, you can correct me on this, but I've heard a long time ago. Kicking the field goal, punting the ball, throwing the ball in the air, it only takes 3 miles per hour of wind for it to move.
That is possible, and in cold weather, that ball is hard.
Yes.
That
I like
leather,
DJ
the
Moore
leather
today.
hard.
I really do. I like DJ Moore today. I know Keenan Allen pretty much done took over wide receiver one duties these past couple of games. I just think DJ Moore, I think he gets involved today. Not saying Keenan Allen ain't gonna do nothing. I just think DJ Moore is gonna do more today than he's done in the previous 3 or 4 games.
Yeah, I saw somebody pick him over 5.5 receptions. I wasn't sold on it, but you are not the only person who believes that they're going to get him involved.
Yeah, they paying him like a number one. Might as well get him the ball.
He's supposed to be the number one.
In this game to take a touchdown. Man, I want to take St. Brown.
If it was me, I'd probably take Laporta or
I was
Gibbs.
just about to say, but I'm leaning towards Laporta, but for fantasy purposes, I want to take St. Brown.
I want Gibbs to get
That Detroit line secondary, it's banged up. The Chicago Bears secondary is pretty. They not bad. They not bad.
yeah.
What
They
about
defense
Jameson
they
Williams?
they defense overall is not bad. They just need to move the ball on offense.
Yeah. The sneaky pick in this game to get a touchdown is Tim Patrick. Tim Patrick been playing pretty good since he got to Detroit, and a lot of people they not noticing that. But Tim Patrick done had a pretty solid season since he's got into the rotation
Yep.
with this wide receiver core.
Yeah. You got everybody covering St. Brown and Williams, and then there's Tim. He's wide
Hmm.
open.
And
Detroit has so many weapons that you cannot cover everybody.
I'm gonna tell y'all something that's crazy that you may not know. Let me make sure before I say this. It's only outside of the Bucks and the Cowboys, this is the highest over-under game for the day, and it's only 47 and a half. There are no games today that they think are going to reach 50. There are no games over 47 and a half. It's just Detroit and Chicago, and it's Tampa Bay and Dallas.
Welcome to football in December.
Yep.
So this next game, if you want to just skip over, we can.
Ooh, Jesus. The Titans and the Colts.
Oh God.
This is an indoor game. The thing about this game, I think it has the potential to. This is the lowest. See, this is what's confusing me. This is the lowest predicted over under game for the day,
And it's indoors.
and it's indoors.
Well,
Titans, Colts. They got the Colts 3.5 point favorite, 42.5 over under. I think the Titans are just gonna put as much pressure on Anthony Richardson. They're gonna try to force him into some turnovers today.
yep. And
That's
then you
just,
got Mason Rudolph starting.
yeah. I don't. This is not a game that I want to see. Hell, this may be a game I don't even have a lotto bet for this game. I really don't. If you want to take Anthony Richardson rushing yards in this game, over 40 yards rushing, it's not a lotto, but
Hey,
that would be something to play.
back to that last game. I just got an alert. Did you see what the odds were on a Jameer Gibbs anytime touchdown?
What is it? Minus what?
Minus 350.
That's pretty much guaranteeing him a touchdown.
That lets you know that people are hammering that pick.
Yep. They really don't have a backup running back. If you don't know they backup running back, they don't have a.
So here's the thing. I'm a fan of them. I can't even tell you who the backup running back is. So,
Let's see. I'll tell
Craig
you.
Reynolds. Craig Reynolds. That's right.
Okay.
Craig Reynolds. I'm glad he's still with them. He's one of those fringe roster spots. Um, and he did pretty good when they won Hard Knocks a couple of years ago, but he ain't got no burn since Montgomery. And actually, he didn't get no burn when who was the other running back they had? Was it Swift?
Yep,
No,
they had Swift, but that was like
no,
2
that was
years
before
ago.
that. That was before the Hard Knocks. It was
Swift been
Montgomery.
gone from that what? 2 years?
2 years. Yep, because he played with Philadelphia and now Chicago.
Yeah.
Actually, he was on Hard Knocks then. Swift was on Hard Knocks.
Okay.
Yep. Anyway, I don't expect this to be a high scoring game either because of offensive woes, but you know, it's two teams that might surprise you.
Yep. Now what I seen yesterday Tony Pollard is playing. He hasn't really been practicing, but he is going to play. Now, does he play a lot? I don't know. Does he play a little? I don't know. Would I bet on him? That's a crapshoot because I don't know. He didn't practice, but he gonna play. So that alone tells you that he's still hurt. He's injured. He may not be hurt, but he's injured. Uh, I don't know. Jonathan Taylor, you can play Jonathan Taylor for a touchdown. They may let him rectify his mistake he made last week. As crazy as it sounds, at 6-8, they got a shot in hell to make the play. I don't think they are because of the Chargers winning. I don't think the Colts. I think they are the worst team left, in my opinion, that can make the playoffs. It's the Colts, the Dolphins, and the Bengals. I don't think Indy makes it.
They don't.
We can go on from this game.
Los Angeles Rams versus the New York Jets.
See, now this throws me. I would think that this would be one of the high scoring games of the day.
It's in New York. It's gonna be
It's
cold.
in New York. I don't know what the weather's like today. I give you that. I
That
don't know
feels
what.
already terrible.
Well, yeah, because it got two terrible teams playing on it. They should just put that little poop emoji right in the middle of it and play the
What they
game.
need to do is put a stadium in New York and go play in New York.
I mean, I don't know why. For those of y'all that don't know, they play in New Jersey. They don't even play in New York.
There's only one team in New York, and that's the Buffalo Bills.
I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. I've never understood that. Like, why the hell do you play in New Jersey?
East Rutherford.
But yeah, man, Matthew Stafford versus Aaron Rodgers. I'm not even finna get into the off-field stuff with Aaron Rodgers and Ryan Clark. You can look that up. That's junk. It ain't Aaron Rodgers being Aaron Rodgers.
I,
That's all.
I I am on Ryan Clark's side in that whole thing, so look it up.
Me too. Me too.
But
Um,
what I will bring up is the Jets had a chance to get Jerry Judy,
yep.
and the owner of the team did not want to do the deal because his Madden rating wasn't high enough.
His Madden rating. This should tell you a lot about this franchise. They didn't want to get Jerry Judy. I'm gonna repeat it so y'all understand that this man is not lying. They didn't want to get Jerry Judy because his Madden rating wasn't high enough. We can move on.
And another thing with the Jets, I don't know. I saw a story. I'm gonna have to look further into it, and I've been meaning to look further into it. But something with the owner's kid, his teenage kid, giving somebody a team ball or something
Hmm.
that was meant for somebody else. But supposedly this kid is a brat and does whatever the hell he wants.
I mean, I can believe that.
Yeah, yeah. But like
Uh,
you said, we can move on.
I'm going against the grain on this one. I think it's going to be more than 46 and a half. I just, let me tell you something, man. 3 years ago, I think it was three. Did the Rams win the Super Bowl 3 years ago?
I think it was a little further than that.
Really? The
Yeah,
Chiefs done won two in a row.
yeah.
And then I
Eagles
think,
won one before that, right?
huh?
Eagles won since the Rams, right?
Nah, the Eagles won. The Eagles was
Man,
like 6 years ago. I think the Rams was 3 years ago, and then the Chiefs won the last two. But anyway, Cooper Cup had no catches and no yards last week. I bet anything I got that don't happen today. Yeah, you can play Puka. I got it. You can play Puka. You can play Kyron Williams. You can play all that. Devontae Adams had a Devontae Adams game last week. Uh, we'll see how that goes this week. Let's see if they can get Garrett Wilson involved as well. I just think this game is going to go over the 46 and a half they have it projected. I hope Aaron Rodgers has a good game today because I benched CJ Stroud for Aaron Rodgers today. That's what I did in my fantasies. I'm hoping this pays off.
and you were correct about the Rams winning 3 years ago.
They did. I thought so. So Cooper Cup won the Triple Crown that year. Bradford, he a hell of a wide receiver. I'm not saying he's a Hall of Fame wide receiver. I'm saying he's a very good wide receiver. He had a hell of a year. He works hard. That's not gonna happen. Uh, I don't see that happening anymore. I don't. I think this game goes over 50 points. I would tell you to play Brees Hall, but the way he been busting this year, I'm not gonna tell you to do that. Uh, I would play Cooper Cup this game. I think Matthew Stafford is going to put a concerted effort on giving Cooper Cup the ball today.
I hope Puka does good because he's on my fantasy team and I need it.
I need it too. I need it too. Yeah.
This next game is one that I did bet a prop on. Actually, Smeezy said touchdown field goal prop. What
Oh,
game
he
was
was
it?
talking about for the Rams Jets.
Yeah, I think so.
Uh,
I don't trust it.
I mean, nah, that's one of my lotto picks. I don't see a game. I don't see a game this week that I think it would hit on. If I was to play it in one, mm, maybe the Vikings Seahawks. Maybe either that. Nah, I don't see no game I like it in this week. But go ahead. You can go ahead.
Philadelphia Eagles versus Washington Commanders. Eagles can secure the NFC East title with a win.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, man. I don't want Philadelphia here in Cancun with us.
Right.
So I need y'all to secure this NFC East today.
So
At least get this number 2 seed.
one prop I do like that I took was Saquon Barkley, longest rush over 18.5.
Yep, I like that myself. So last time these teams played against each other, Terry McLaurin had 1 catch for 10 yards. I don't know if y'all been keeping up with Quinyon Mitchell, the rookie corner for the Eagles, but they're calling it Quinyon Bay. As a rookie, he
I like
already
that.
has a label.
I like that.
I like it too. I do like it. They have a hoodie made. They wear it. Let's see how he does today. Um, of course, play Saquon, play Jalen Hurts, play AJ Brown. Uh, I'm kind of skeptical on Devontae Smith. Marshawn Lattimore is back there. They may try to put him on AJ Brown. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna go. I'm
You know,
skeptical on Devontae Smith today, though.
I can't recall ever a defense in this league that had two rookie DBs playing at the level that Philadelphia Eagles right now.
It's scary, man. I'm slick scared of it. I don't know how. I don't know how to. I don't know how to deal with that. I feel like we playing so good, something bad gonna happen, and I shouldn't think that way. I really shouldn't. It's difficult to hear people talk about, man, this team is the best team in the NFL or one of, and this team was better than the team that won the Super Bowl. And in all honesty, they are better than that team that won the Super Bowl. They are, like no doubt, on both sides of the ball. Vic Fangio got this defense playing out of their mind right now. This is since week 6. This is the number 1 total defense all over the board. So
Well,
it's
AJ
crazy.
AJ Brown is playing today, so I'm gonna say the Philadelphia Eagles are gonna win because, correct me if I'm wrong, every game that he's played in this year, they've won.
Yep. Every game AJ Brown playing, they win. Uh, what I will tell you to keep a watch for, Saquon Barkley is 300. It's 300 some yards away from breaking the all-time single season rushing record. I think they're gonna try to at least get him over 100 yards today.
Yeah, they need to go on and get him a record. He already passed up a opportunity to break his single game rushing record against his single game high
Yeah.
versus his old team this year. So he needs to be greedy for once.
Well, he finally broke it against the Rams.
Yeah, but it would have been nice to see him break it against the Giants.
So who they play the last game of the season.
Giants.
If he has a chance to break the single season rushing record.
That'll be good. Show them what they
In
done
New
fucked up
York.
on.
I think it's in New York.
It needs to be.
I think it is.
All right, next game we got Cleveland Browns versus Cincinnati Bengals. This opened up as a 7-point spread. It is now a 9-point spread.
No, it's 10.
It's 10 now.
I'm on ESPN
It,
as we go along.
it was 9 this morning.
Yeah, it's up to 10 now. They got Cincinnati by 10, over under 46.5.
I took Cincinnati this morning at -9.
Another game I think gonna go over 46.5. I don't know what the weather is like in these games. I'm strictly going off if I know it's gonna be cold. I ain't tripping off that. It's December. You got
What?
2 teams that's gonna throw the ball. DTR starting today, right?
He's starting and Chubb is out.
Yeah. Heavy on Jerome Ford today.
And just think, I dropped Jerome Ford a couple weeks ago off of my fantasy team because I needed a damn kicker.
I picked him up. I'm not in your league, but I picked him up in one of my leagues. I'm in the semifinals today. A lot of people are in the semifinals today. They should be in the semifinals or they're in the
Semi
championship.
semifinals for the long leagues and
Hmm.
championships for the other leagues. I'm in the
Yeah,
semifinals.
yeah. So there's a lot of nervous people around there today. Football gonna be interesting today. I just feel like it's one of them days. A bunch of no name people, uh, a bunch of no name people gonna score some useless touchdowns. Gonna piss everybody off.
You right, Smeezy. If he plays worse than Jameis Winston, then yeah, they'll pull him.
I hope they do and put Jameis Winston in there so they can just throw the ball around.
Man, I just want to hear Jameis Winston do the pregame speech. That's all.
He still may.
He
He
need to.
still may.
He need to.
Uh, I don't have to tell you this. Play Jamar Chase today. Play Joe Burrow today. Play Chase Brown. Play T. Higgins. Play Jerome Ford. I believe Njoku comes back today.
Man, I just love how Chase Brown has came on of late.
Chase Brown is a good ass running back.
He
Chase
is.
Brown plays kind of like Kyron Williams, but he just looks fast.
Hmm.
I really like I like Chase Brown on this set.
Winston inactive. Who's backing him up?
And maybe Bernie Kosar.
Let me see, boy. Don't you start that. Let me see something. Bailey Zapp. Bailey Zappi.
Hell, they may not hit that 46 and a half.
Yeah. Winston. He's got a shoulder injury. I don't know if he throw a couple pick sixes, they might.
Moving on.
Moving on. I took the Bengals -9. Minnesota Vikings versus the Seattle Seahawks. NFC playoff implications for both teams. This could be a good game because both teams have something to play for.
The Vikings are in a sucky situation. The Vikings are slick having a hell of a season, and they can't do nothing about it but be a wild card. That is insane. That is crazy to me. Well, they have a chance to overtake Detroit. I think the last game of the season, right? Because they play each other one more time.
Yeah, but Detroit will have to lose out, I believe.
Yeah, I think Detroit got to lose out. Exactly. Minnesota is 12-2. Well, no, because ain't Detroit 12-2 as well?
Detroit, I believe, is 12-2.
Yeah. We'll have to see how that goes. That's going to be interesting. Because I
So
think Minnesota going to win this game, too.
Detroit, oh yeah, Detroit and Minnesota are 12-2,
Yeah.
and then Green Bay 10-4. So I mean, golly, NFC North is looking good this year.
Yeah, the NFC North, it's been hell. The
So
Bears are doing good to that Hail Mary.
it's supposed to be raining forecast. So definitely look at the running games.
Aaron Jones has over 70 yards rushing and receiving today.
I want to see
That's
something.
my pick for this game. You said it is supposed to rain?
Supposed to.
Mm,
Oh, you said rushing and receiving?
yeah.
Okay, so his rushing receiving line is right now is 85.5.
What'd I say?
I think you said 70. Did you say 70?
Oh, well, no. Yeah, give me the 80 then.
And
I went too low.
so Seattle's defense is ranked 26 in rushing yards allowed to running backs, and they're
Yep.
ranked 19 in receiving yards allowed. So yeah, that'll be a good bet. And he has hit that line 57% of the games this season. 50% of the last 10, but only 40% of the last 5.
I hope it don't rain because this is a good wide receiver battle.
I hope
Geno
it don't.
Smith is playing. Uh, I know he got banged up last week, but he is going to play. You got DK Metcalf. You got Jackson Smith and Jigba. You got Justin Jefferson. You got Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson. This got the potential to be a good game.
If it don't rain, it could be a shootout.
If it don't rain, it could be an absolute shootout. And right now they got Minnesota 2.5 over under 42.5 points.
Both Walker and Charbonnet were limited this week, so I don't know that they'll lean heavily on either one of them. They'll probably spell them.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have Jackson Smith and Jigba over 63.5 yards. That's one of the bets I did take today. It's a really good matchup for him. As a matter of fact, do I have that? Oh shit! They didn't took away. Oh, never mind. Shit. Somebody. As a matter of fact, let me tell you why I took Jackson Smith and Jigba. Jackson Smith and Jigba over 63.5 yards. He has hit that in 5 of the last 5. He has hit that in 7 of the last 10. Um, Minnesota is 29th in receiving yards allowed,
Mm-hmm.
and they're 32nd in receiving yards allowed to wide receivers.
Jackson Smith and Jigba been on a damn heater lately.
Yes, he has.
He has been on absolute fire.
I mean, he's pretty much the number one now, ain't
He pretty, yeah.
he? Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. I wonder if that puts DK on the trade block.
This next game is weird to me.
I like how you just tried to ignore what I asked.
What if they put DK on the trading block?
Yep.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I'd keep them both
Yeah. Now Tyler Lockett, that's different.
out of
But
there.
DK, yeah.
All right, let's move on to this next game you want to talk about. Take it.
No, thank you. I don't want nothing right now. I'm just enjoying the beach, honey. I appreciate it. Go ahead, T.
So who the fuck was that supposed to be? Well, you
That
something
was
else.
Tanika Holslaw. She used to play for the Vols in the 90s.
Well, you is something else.
I'm telling you, man. Tamika Catchings, everybody here from UT. This is amazing. You
Well,
should be here. You would like it.
I ain't gonna believe you till you see Pat Summit.
I hope I don't see Pat Summitt. I hope I got a long way to go before I see Pat Summitt.
Hey man, these Reese's with the sugar cookie in them.
Are they good?
Oh, good hell.
I'm gonna try one. I'm gonna try one. Reese's is my favorite candy of all time. I'm gonna try one, man, because it sounds like it may be good.
It is. But we got the New England Patriots versus Buffalo Bills.
Now this is absolutely insane to me. The Vikings and the Seahawks is at 42.5, and the Bills and the Patriots is at 46.5. They got the Bills as a 14-point favorite. So I guess they think the Bills just gonna score 40 of these 46 points or something, or something like that.
I mean, you got the leading MVP candidate, and he's been on a tear the past few weeks.
Man, look, Josh Allen has been absolutely insane.
I think the difference this year with Josh Allen is it's Joe Brady's first full season as the offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe Brady has been putting him in position to succeed, putting him in position to not make as many mistakes as he has made in the past, and putting it where he doesn't have to rely solely on himself.
Josh Allen been playing. Josh Allen been, man. This is why you pick Josh Allen so early in fantasy drafts. A lot of people pick him first round, and people laugh. And fantasy football ain't what it used to be. I can tell you that. You can go and pick all the running backs you want in the first round, and then this year it may have benefited you, but picking Josh Allen in the first round this year would have absolutely been a legit pick because he has carried teams. Lamar Jackson has as well.
especially in the keeper league when you've already keeping another position somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. Josh Allen may be a first round pick for me in the league next year, especially in a 2 quarterback league. In a 2 quarterback league, he's definitely off the books. I'm talking about a 1 quarterback redraft league. Why not? Do what you got to do to win. A lot of people got Josh Allen in a championship game today, so I don't. The Patriots don't have a shot in hell today. I don't see it. It's in Buffalo. Bills Mafia gonna be going crazy. It's probably gonna be cold. Not that that's gonna
It's gonna
be.
be cold. Kickoff is gonna be 14 degrees.
Yeah. See, I ain't got time for that.
James Cook, Josh Allen.
That's it. You want a lotto? Give me Keon Coleman for 50 yards receiving.
That boy is not gonna catch nothing in this cold. I look at
say
Dalton
he get
Kincaid
50
first.
yards receiving.
I
3
look at
catches.
Dalton Kincaid first. I look at him first.
You take Dalton Kincaid. Keon Coleman get 3 catches and 50 yards today. What you think Dalton Kincaid get?
I don't know, but he might get a touchdown. No, they get close enough to the end zone. Josh Allen gonna run that motherfucker in.
I hope so.
It's definitely gonna be a cold one. And if
Previously, I said the Titans and Colts and the Giants and Falcons was the lowest scoring game. This beats it by one. This next game beats it by 1 point.
Jacksonville versus the Raiders,
Yeah, it's 41 and a half. The other ones was 42 and a half.
and guess what? If Jacksonville wins, the Raiders stay in
Number
the
one
position
pick.
they are, number one pick. And if Jacksonville loses, Jacksonville may move to a higher pick.
Hey, Mac Jones been playing pretty well. I give it to him. I think him leaving New England, it may have helped him. I know he made the Pro Bowl as a rookie, but he ain't done shit since then. He looked completely lost. I think he looked pretty good today. I'm playing Brian Thomas in one of my fantasy leagues today, so I need Brian Thomas to do well. I'm taking a chance. I'm playing Travis Etienne. I really have to. I don't have no choice. I don't want to do that, but I'm going to play him. So I don't have much for this game. I really don't. I'm playing Brian Thomas. I'm playing Etienne. I think Jacksonville will win. I think the Raiders have lost 9 or 10 in a row.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that Antonio Pierce is just like, you know what, if we lose the rest of these games, they're going to fire me and I get to keep my checks.
Yeah. He don't even look interested on the sideline.
He don't. And some of the stuff that he says just lets me know that he has probably lost that locker room.
Yeah, he done checked out.
Yep. San Francisco versus Miami.
Brock Purdy brought his entire offensive line brand new trucks this week.
Toyota.
So Brock Purdy might not get touched today.
Hey, boy, he better not. He better not.
Oh, man. The 49ers, they may have to go get Roger Craig or Frank Gore or Garrison Hurst because they got one running back on their roster, and that's Patrick Taylor. So you know who's going to be back there today with him, don't you?
Debo.
Now, whether he do anything or not, I don't know. But you best believe Debo Samuel will be carrying the ball today.
Flaming hot Debo.
He has not been good this year. He has not been good this year.
They got the kid Israel. I
Abani
can't say it.
Tonga.
Yeah, thank you for saying it because I was about to butcher the shit out of it. Golly.
Yep, I knew who you was finna.
He played pretty good in college, if I remember correctly, but he hasn't had any touches or any real burn in the NFL yet.
Yeah.
So,
Now, in the crazy part about this, any other week, both teams healthy, this would have been the game of the week.
mhm.
Tyreek Hill, he's questionable. Jalen Waddle, he's out. Brandon Ayuk, he's out. Christian McCaffrey, he's out. You don't have
Jordan
nothing.
Mason's out. I would lean heavily on Jawan Jennings or George Kittle today.
Yep. What about Jonnu Smith?
Who?
Jonnu Smith.
Who?
You know who the hell I'm talking about.
You know what? Actually, Jono fell off the past couple of weeks, but leading up to the past couple of weeks, he has been the most consistent receiver on the Dolphins. I actually didn't get to his matchup yet when I was looking for picks. Let me actually look at it real quick. His line is 49.5. See, this is why I don't like it. Um, Receiving yards allowed, San Francisco is number one in the league. Receiving yards allowed to tight ends, San Francisco is number one in the league. Their defense plays well against tight ends.
With that being said, I'm taking Jonnu Smith today.
I want to see something else. I gotta look on my phone and find
Now,
it.
Jonnu Smith, he fell off that bad, T. He done had a,
He did, but the last two games he's been under 50.
yeah, last game he had 9 catches, 48 yards, and a touchdown, which is a weird stat. And the game before that, he had 3 catches, 44 yards, and a touchdown, which is weird. And then the game before that, he had 10 catches, 113 yards. He all over the place.
So actually it wasn't the last 2 weeks. Shit, man, I swear that San Francisco does not allow much to tight ends at all. They've only had 2 tight ends go over 50 yards on them this year, and that was Noah Fant and Trey McBride early in the year.
Mhm.
Everybody else is under 20. Well, actually under 35 yards.
Yeah, I know it. I'm just taking Jonnu Smith today.
Well, I mean, you kind of have to because Tyreek has been a non-factor, and Jalen Waddell
He's out.
he's out. Yeah, so I mean they're gonna have to force the ball to him.
Yeah, that's I'm just taking him off logic because he's all they got.
You said you're gonna do some shit that don't make sense, but you know sometimes that pays off. I
Yeah.
am. I'm taking San Francisco money line today.
Oh yeah. Me too.
I mean they still have more than the Dolphins have right now.
Yeah. The Dolphins, man, this has been a bad year.
For the night game, we got Tampa Bay versus Dallas. Tampa Bay's favored by 3.5, or was favored by 3.5. That line may have moved. Bucks lead the NFC South. Cowboys actually remain alive.
That's bothering me.
That they are still in the hunt.
Yeah, I want their asses the hell up out of there.
Man, don't a lot of people.
I don't have much. I really don't have much for this game, man.
I'd take
I
Mike
don't.
Evans.
Mike Evans is he's on an incentive watch, by the way.
Yeah,
He needs a touchdown and over 100 some yards in these last few games.
yeah. I'd take his yard. Actually, I did take his yards. Now that I think of it, I took. Over 79.5 yards from Mike Evans.
Yeah.
I caught that at -120. I would definitely take him. Just in case we don't do a show tomorrow, let's just go ahead and go over this Saints versus Packers game.
All right. And we've done that. So let's go on. Saints ain't got a damn thing to play for. Everybody's hurt. No Kamara, no Olave, no
You don't
Rashid
know who the
Shaheed.
hell is playing. Taysom Hill might be a quarterback this week.
He out for the season too.
Oh, nah, he still might be a quarterback this week.
I mean, shit, they ain't got nothing.
Nothing. Packers were favored by 13.5. I think they take that. Um, you can run Josh Jacobs rushing and receiving yards because they're gonna get him involved regardless.
Yep. And it's
Uh,
in Green Bay.
uh, Romeo Dawes is healthy again. You might look at him. Jaden Reed hadn't been doing lately what he did early in the year.
Mm-mm. If Green Bay lose this game, I don't know.
But you know what? It's late in the season, and I've seen shit like this happen before.
I mean, it can happen. It definitely can happen.
A team that has absolutely nothing to play for decide to show up.
Yeah, it can definitely happen. Now, it shouldn't happen, but it can happen.
Mm. Ooh-wee. But anyway, we might get us another episode of Cooler Talk this week. Uh, hold on. When is Christmas Eve?
Tuesday.
Tuesday's Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm. We ain't
Uh,
gonna get one.
we ain't. We might do something. But like I said, if you are a subscriber to either one of our winnables, look for something to come through in the alerts, either Christmas Eve or Christmas. We'll have a little something for y'all. We appreciate each and every one of you. Whether you tune in to listen, whether you tune in to get our bets, whether you tune in to talk shit, it's what we do.
Yeah, man. Play your bets today. Like I said, have fun today. Yeah, it's gonna be hard for us to have a show next week. You know, they got games on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. The only day games don't come on is Christmas Eve.
We'll figure something out. We'll do something. Um, you got anything you need to add before we go?
I ain't got nothing, man. I really don't. I hope everybody have a great Christmas day. Some of us are on vacation. Some of us got to go to work. I don't. That's to go to work on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day is absolutely insane. I won't do it. Um,
Absolutely not.
enjoy the bowl games. The first round of the playoffs wasn't that good. Um, enjoy everything, man. Just be happy, be merry, have fun, be with your family, your friends. We appreciate y'all listening to us. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're listening to us. Play your bets. Good luck on your fantasy championships and semifinals today. Uh, that's about it.
Man, just in case we don't have another show before the year's over, I would like to say thank you guys for supporting us this past year. Um, we did the podcast a little bit last year towards the end of the year to get started. We got enough reception that we decided to go ahead and ramp it up the video this year, and we've enjoyed um, interacting with you guys. We enjoyed doing the show because, of course, we love talking sports.
Hmm.
But our goal is to constantly improve. So me and Mike talked the other day. We're going to try to do more things this coming year, improve the quality, try to retain you guys as our fan base, and get you guys more involved also.
Yeah, and get some of y'all people to come join in and listen to us too.
Uh, you know what? Um, we'll discuss it later. But yeah, I know another way to incentivize people to come listen.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right. Appreciate y'all. We're about to get up out of here. Y'all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year if we don't see you before then. Make sure you get a good case of the itis on Christmas and enjoy yourselves.